Good morning, everyone. So I am Sheila, and I have been slowly starting to document my journey a little bit more. I wish I had started it a lot sooner. But as you can see, I had a brain tumor, and I finished radiation treatment 3 weeks ago exactly. So I decided to, in celebration, shave my head. And I hope that you all can see why, because basically this is the only hair I had left. So it was a little flap of hair, and all of this was, little strands. If I get real close, you'll see there was little teeny stubbles and strands, not much. So I shaved it off. And I've been doing a regimen to try to help my hair regrow faster. A lot of people will talk to you about, different things, but I wanted to share my journey. So 3 weeks out from radiation, and today is my very first radiation follow-up scan. So I think what's really important is people think that you're done with radiation and your life just moves on, and that's not it at all. And this is only my first scan, so I think it's really important for people to know that this is something that people like myself, at least, I guess I can only speak for myself, I'm gonna have to worry about it for the rest of my life. So today we're gonna do a scan, and they're gonna do an excuse me, an MRI, and we are going to basically find out the results of my radiation and chemotherapy, whether it worked the way that they wanted it to. And tomorrow I'm going to meet up with my oncologist, and she's going to go over that. And from my understanding, I will go back on the Timidor, which is my chemotherapy pill. And from what I've heard, I will continue to take that pill so long as my body tolerates that. And that could be a week, a month, a year, 10 years, with the idea of just stopping and making sure the tumor doesn't grow. Since it is a tumor that I will always have, it will never be fully gone. So I never get to say, yay, I'm in remission. I don't get to say those words. I will always have a tumor, and I will hopefully have it where it's not growing. And that's basically the goal. But for the rest of my life, every 6 months to a year, I'll be getting scans to make sure that my tumor doesn't all of a sudden start growing and need surgery or treatment again. That's our goal, basically. Another thing as far as, my whole journey is, as much as I can tell you today, every time you meet with the doctor, it's almost like you digest or you hear different things. They'll tell you, say 100 things, and you only walk away remembering 10. So yeah, I didn't realize that I'd be taking Timidor for so long. I thought, hey, when you're done with radiation, you're done with chemo, and that's it. Somebody probably told me that I'd be taking it, but I didn't actually hear that until more recently. So yeah, that's the fun part of this whole journey. So yeah, I'm going to do my scan, and I will update you guys tomorrow on how that all goes. But I also wanted to share with you guys, because I am a hairstylist, so that was one of the things where, and you can see I got my scissors here. My hair was really important for me. To be honest, I hate the wigs. I tend to just wear a trendy hat most of the time. But trying to get my hair to grow back as fast as possible, and being that I am a hairstylist, I'm lucky to have contacts that were able to give me the best information from other people and products and things like that to help my hair grow. So I wanted to just share what I'm doing, and also, I can kind of document how it's working, because you can see this is my natural hair that was unaffected by the radiation, and pretty much the rest of my head, except I do have hair back here, you guys, but it only goes to there. So I basically have an old man's haircut. But anyways, here's my regimen. So I shampooed and conditioner with this right here. So this is Bosley Professional. We carry this in the salon I work for. So I work for Supercuts, by the way. I'm an area supervisor. So my job is basically I am in charge of managers. I have 7 stores that I oversee, and I travel up and down California. Well, not up and down. They're about an hour and a half, 2 hours max apart from point A to point B. But I have 7 stores that have managers and hairstylists in there. And my job is to basically oversee those stores and help those managers be successful, and give them everything they need. So in the meantime, working at Supercuts, I get to use a lot of cool stuff. So I shampooed and conditioned already in the shower with my Bosley Pro, and I'm using Revive. Revive is the blue label, and it specifically is for people that don't color their hair. And since my hair is all brand new, I thought I'd start with that. The next thing I'm going to spray on my hair is the Healthy Hair Follicle Nourisher. It's a scalp primer. And so you always want to shake it, make sure you get it all. I just spray it a little, 1 squirt, and then I rub it into everywhere. This is going to be before I apply any treatments to my head. And I've gotten this information from our product rep. She reached out to people that have gone through some of the same things as me, not to mention this brand, and people that say they've had radiation multiple times. Their first time, maybe it took them 9 months to a year for their hair to grow back, and using the Bosley Pro system, they were able to see results sometimes in 3 months. So that's my hope, is that I'm going to get more hair growth. The next thing I'm going to use is the Healthy Hair Follicle Energizer, and it says specifically for low density hair areas. So if you were like, say, someone that had just a thin spot, you would apply this there. But I have a heavily thin area, so I'm going to apply it more or less almost my entire head, with the ideas of really helping those hairs grow back in. And I'm really working it in, you guys. It's got a cool little top. A lot of people don't realize you rotate it, okay? People take it home and they think, oh my gosh, it's broken, it doesn't work, but it does. I'm then gonna follow up with what's considered like the normal treatment. So this kit itself, shampoo, conditioner, and then it came with the treatment. So it's a nice way to start out and see some results. You should wait at least, anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks before you see results, but take a picture in the beginning, because a lot of times we see ourselves every day and we think that we didn't see results. So I took 1 pump, and it comes out kind of like a foam. I'm going to put it in my hands, and I'm going to, again, this is actually for pretty much your whole scalp. And the way the Bosley system is going to work is it's going to cleanse out impurities in my hair follicle that may be causing hair loss or hair thinning. I'm going to say this wrong. DHT? I could be wrong. But there is things in the air, things in our body that get into the follicle and more or less clog it and hold the hair back from being as thick and full as it could be. So this is going to help promote basically a nice healthy surface for the hair to grow and help stimulate it, so I get multiple hairs growing from a follicle. So it's really important to understand that if you don't have a hair follicle, this is not going to make a hair follicle. You have to have a hair follicle, and it's going to go in there and stimulate it and help it grow a little bit. So that's how the Bosley Pro system is going to work. So now that I did that treatment, right, so I've used shampoo, conditioner, the follicle nourisher, this, and the treatment. I find that my scalp tends to be a little sticky all day, and I don't like that. And I will tell you that where I have hair, it doesn't feel sticky. So it's specifically this area. And so Bosley actually has a healthy hair rebalancing and finishing treatment, and it's very similar to an oil that a lot of us would use in our hair. I'm going to use 1 pump, and it says that it has argan, marula, and burdock root oils. It says it's going to balance out my scalp, and I found that if I take it and rub it over this area, it tends to kind of, I guess, soften that stickiness that I get. And so now I have all of my Bosley Pro treatment in my scalp so that I can hopefully get as much hair growth as possible. So I have 2 little children who are going to wake up very soon. So I need to quickly do my makeup and get ready for work so that I can get out the door on time to go for my scan. And I will check in with you guys and let you all know how this goes. Thank you.